Welcome back to the channel, gang. It's your boy Triple C's. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, click that bell, and turn on the notifications, all right? Look, guys, this is what's going on right now, okay? So the CPI inflation data came out, okay? And inflation did tick up to 2.9%, okay? So also, the unemployment rate also ticked up, okay? And now it's the highest it's been in quite a few years now, okay? So what we're seeing is a little bit of stagflation, okay? Now, we're seeing a lot of pressure going to be put on the feds to make a decision on cutting interest rates, okay? They're in a little bit of a rock and a hard place because of the inflation ticking up. But, I mean, they really don't have a choice at this point. They have to start cutting interest rates. So they'll likely do a very small interest rate cut to try to, stimulate the economy a little bit without inflaming the inflation, okay? So with that being said, guys, here are a couple of stocks that I want you guys to keep your eyes on, and a couple of stocks that we've already been watching, and I want to give you guys some updates. All right, first stock on the list, guys, we have to talk about Walmart stock, all right? So we talk about Walmart a lot on this channel. It's ticker symbol WMT. So the last time I brought it to you guys, it was at $99, all right? And I told you guys this is going to 105. That's our first target, okay? Now it's all the way up to 102.52 at the time of this recording, okay? So we already have seen some profits if you've been following the channel, all right? So guys, we are still looking to see this go to 105. So next week, guys, if we see on Wednesday the feds cut the interest rates, then we could see Walmart go to the 105 for sure, and even beyond that to maybe even 110 or even 115, okay? So we're just gonna keep our eyes on that for next week. All right, so the next stock I want you guys to keep your eyes on is PDD Holdings, okay? This is one of our sleeper stocks I brought to you earlier during the week, all right? So PDD Holdings, guys, I told you they could also benefit from the rate cuts that's coming up. They're currently sitting at 125.73. Okay, this is actually where it was when I brought it to you last time. It did go up to around 126. It came back down a little bit today. Okay, so I believe next week, once we get the rate cuts and everything, we can definitely see PDD Holdings take off, guys. And I see this going to 130 and then back to around 150. Okay, so keep your eyes on PDD Holdings. Okay, guys, so this next stock I want you guys to keep your eyes on is Lyft, okay? So I've been telling you about Lyft for a few days now. Last time I brought it to you guys, it was at around $16, and now it's all the way up to $18.32, okay? So it went up around $2, guys. I told you guys this is going to $20 and then beyond. Lyft is determined not to get left behind in the autonomous rideshare business, guys. So they made some moves. They've been making a lot of moves to make sure they can stay competitive in this game with the likes of Uber, Amazon, and other companies that are getting involved in this space, okay? So like I said, they're up to $18.32, and we see this going to $20. But here's what they have going on. So Lyft and May Mobility, they rolled out their robo-taxi partnership in Atlanta, okay? And I'm gonna give you guys a scoop. All right. So this is what they're saying, gang. It says ride-hailing app Lyft and autonomous vehicle startup May Mobility will launch a pilot robo-taxi service in Atlanta starting from Wednesday, guys. The company said, marking the partnership's first public deployment. Customers using standard Lyft app will be able to hail Toyota Senna minivans retrofitted by May Mobility on routes in and around Midtown Atlanta with fares comparable to regular rides, okay? And then it goes on to say the companies will start a small fleet with trained in-vehicle operations on board to answer questions and take control if needed. Okay, so that's huge for Lyft, guys. So like I said, we're going to keep watching this development. We do see this going to $20. We're just going to keep our eyes open for any other news. All right, gang, look, don't forget to download the Moo investment app, guys, and get your free stocks and up to 8.1% back on your uninvested cash. Don't forget to go over to Crazy Crypto Cliff, guys, and become a member so you can get access to the training videos and learn how we're trading stock options, all right? But look, gang, that is all I have for you guys in this particular video. I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. And remember, guys, let's get this money.